Evening. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I wanted to show you a few things here about your website. First of all, the good, which is this is a very user-friendly website. You have obviously you do more roofing, siding, windows, so forth and such. But one of the things I did run this. It says user-friendly, which is really good. However, this could use to be clickable. So if you do not choose me to help you with your needs, you can pass on your webmaster because that does make a difference when they click on your website. So what I wanted to talk about was your main competitor. This is right here, Sheriff. He's your main competitor right now, and he's the one at the top of the Google Maps. So now he's got some good content here, but he doesn't have a lot of content. So this is something you can actually beat him on. There's a lot of roofing. Excuse me. There's a lot of roofing contractors out there, and to be at the top, we need to add more content to your site. Each of these would need a much longer page, probably about maybe 10 times as long, and I'll show you why that's important in just a minute. Come on, computer. All right, this is the roofing contractor competitive analysis. Things that we're going to focus on here is, if I get my slide to work, ads, map listings, and organic listings. Basically, you want to be this is good for quick cash or you're just trying to get things going, but to get real, long-lasting leads and clients to your door, you need to be in these two things. You really need to be organic, especially organics, and then obviously the MapQuest, because that's what 70% of people are going to click on this before anything else. They're not even going to see your page. Now this is where basically the clicker rates, this is where your home page, and it goes on as your pages go on and on and on. You still want a lot of pages with really good authoritative content. That's going to be the kicker. That's what's going to get you to the top. And from what I've seen, it shouldn't be too hard to break you through. What ranks a website? What for Google? Got three things: content, backlinks, and website speed. And you got to have all three. If you don't have all three, what I meant by this is where you want to be. This is just an example, but these two right here, this is where you want to be. You want the top of the organics, and top of the map. If you there, you dominate, and that's what we want to do. We don't want to compete with your competitors. You want to dominate. You want to take over. Content is king. That is the biggest thing that's going to rate your website, and Google looks for good. This is 1,000 words. I say probably more 1,500 words would probably be better. If not 2,000 for your main home, at least your home page, and then your subsequent pages can be between 500 and 1,000 words. You want them relevant. It needs to be unique. You can't have any misspellings. I know that sounds really stupid, but people judge you on that. The images are well labeled. The website's up to date. It's not 10 years old. It hasn't been touched. And you have the strategic keywords. Keyword cramming. Google sees this, and it's just a huge no-no. And I've seen websites do it, and it really does not help your website. You have what's called backlinks, which are votes. These are links that from other websites are pointing back to your site. And the more of these you get from a very good, reputable, like example, WikiLeaks, which is very authoritative, very thorough, that's the kind of links that you want. You want links from good articles, good blogs. You don't want them from low-end, spammy, 10,000 backlinks on one page selling on. That's what you don't want. You want this unique variety. They're rich in the content. They're updated daily, and they're relevant to the search. It's just an example of a backlink analysis. More backlinks, the more authoritative you have, the better. You definitely want to get a higher backlinks. Website speed. It does play some part of it. You don't want anything that loads too well, especially with your phone. Most of the searches are done by phone. If you try to search on phone, if it loads too slow, people are just going to go click the back button and they're going to move on to your competition. So you want reliable, fast, and seamless. And like I stated before, you definitely want to get that phone number fixed where people can click on it and do direct call to your site. Domain authority. That's how Google ranks a website. And you get domain authority by high quality content, the good backlinks, very high quality and efficient website. You don't, and it needs to be lower than 30. Anything higher than 30 is typically not good. So you have two competing domains. You would want this one right here to 12 because it's higher than 27. They both are good, but this is still the better one. This is the one that Google is going to look at that. Okay. If you have any questions or concerns, please call me. I do have my packages. We can either do a rebuild on your site if you choose, or we can build a site in addition to that. I would prefer the additional site separate from your site. That way we can completely dominate the space that way, or you can do a hybrid of both, whatever you'd like to do. My packages for SEO and website redesign usually start around $500 a month. This is monthly, and just if you have interest, just give me a call. My number is in the email, and you can call me 937-489-7242. I'll be looking forward to your call.